everybody, welcome back here. We're here with another video for Forza Horizon 5. We're playing this on the Xbox One X. I've been playing this on also on Xbox Series S, and I do have to say it's a gorgeous game on there, even at 60 FPS, 4K TV. Like the Xbox Series S might actually be the best console, just due to the fact that it's so hard to distinguish 4K from 1080p unless you really look. But that's besides the point. This game is awesome, but you probably already know that because it seems like a shit ton of people, millions of people have been playing this already. But I thought, wonder if people are still on the hook and looking at my channel. My channel has, been really reliant on kind of Forza content, and I do plan on actually bringing that stuff back. Something came up, and I'll do a video on that just kind of what's going on with my channel. But other than that, this game is so awesome. I'm just it's goes back to the let's see. With Forza Horizon 2, they were in the Mediterranean, and it was fine. It was a cross-gen game. Forza Horizon 3, they took it to Australia. That was really cool. It introduced different biomes. You had the desert, the city, the coast city, the jungles. It was awesome. Everywhere you went, you felt like it was great. For Horizon 4, they took you to kind of the UK, which, personally, they talked about, look at all the resolution we had for this, and look how pretty this is. It's like, yeah, that's cool. And they added seasons, which I think is like looking back on it, I think was just a complete travesty. Like, seasons are stupid. But it was like, this is a really detailed world, and it's the most detailed world you will ever see, besides like maybe some other, like, Forza or Horizon Zero Dawn was also very detailed, but or even Red Dead, but it was at the time, for a racing game, it was extremely detailed. And with Forza Horizon 5, they kind of bring back the, hey, we're going detailed. Hey, we're bringing back biomes. Hey, we're still going to do seasons. Hey, this lighting model is going to blow your effing mind away. Because even driving in the dark, it seems, even on an Xbox One X, I don't have an Xbox One anymore because mine broke, sadly. It's still just a gorgeous looking game, and it feels great, and the lighting looks gorgeous, and it's just like, you see that mountain over there? You can go up that mountain, type of thing, of like, the scope that you have with this game. It just blows my mind, of how just, I did the Goliath race last night, and it was the most amazing race I've ever had in a racing game. You have these open world games like, Need for Speed and Burnout Paradise and Forza Horizon, to some extent GTA, and you're going through these worlds in a car, and it's always a good time because they paint a world, a fake world. This is Mexico, UK, and Colorado, but it's not real. It's the scale and all that. But at the end of it, you also have to have a great racing game, and those games, are fun, and this takes it to the next level with Forza Horizon 5. Like, I'm just cruising around here and just, like, chit-chatting. This is fun. This is what I liked from Forza Horizon 4, of just an extremely detailed world and just gorgeous, scenery, and being able to go through different areas like you're in a world. With 4, you felt like everything was exactly the same. You could be on the north side of the map to the south side. You feel like you're in the same place. Of course, there are some features, but there's also like towns that look exactly the same throughout the whole place. In this game, you encounter beach towns on different type of beaches, like white sand versus yellow sand beaches. Deserts, jungles, cliffs and mountains and volcanoes and all that stuff. And you see kind of, there's a difference anywhere you go. And it's crazy. I'm just blown away by it. It's just, it's crazy. Just look it over there. I can drive over there if I wanted to. And it's just the scope, and it's realized so well, and it runs so well on so many different consoles. I do wish the Xbox One X version had a 60 FPS version, because the whole 30 FPS is just like, The reason why they kept it 30 FPS was because of the hardware limitation of the hard drive. But now, I don't know. But that's not the point. I could be here just telling you how great this game is, of just how pretty it is. But how's the racing? I think the racing is really, really good to some extent, because the AI is still. So there's these things called Drivatars, which are not really anything. They are just AI named from your friends list or from your kind of club, and it literally means nothing. And I feel like the AI this time around is worse than ever before, as it seems like it only kind of just stays in one line. It doesn't feel dynamic. It doesn't feel intelligent. It feels like it's just staying in one point. So we'll go to a race here. Let's see here. Let's do a race. One thing I recently just found out is that you can't fast travel, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a great thing. You can fast travel to your house and to Horizon things, but it's it is what it is. I also love how they're staggering content out. In Forza Horizon 2 and in 4, you would go to hub areas, or you would make an outpost. And in 5, you're like, well, here's some new thing, do your championship, and here's another championship, and it just felt like, whatever. This time around, they're kind of doing the outpost again, of like, hey, this time, this outpost is going to be, hey, you want some more road races? Go to this outpost and expand this outpost. Hey, you want some more road races? Hey, go to this outpost and upgrade this. And it's based on kind of your accolades, too. And, you want more PR stunt races, speed traps and all that stuff? You could tech into that. You're like leveling up your tech tree. And lately I've just been doing road races and dirt races, and I'm just like having a blast. Like it's not complicated where, okay, here's your thing, here's the race that it defaults it to you, this is the car you need, type of car you need, and all that, and you can make your own, but it's just like a pain in the ass. It's like, I don't want to drive this shitty, I don't want to drive in a Mercedes car, I don't want to drive in that. This time around, it's like player choice. It's player choice of like, whatever car you're in, you play. Like this. Of course, you can, change it to whatever you want, but it's just like, it's your car. You're the car you're in, you could use it, but also you could choose. But none of it matters because it's going back to based on the class and not the specifications of the vehicle. Like if you take an A-class car, it's going to give you A-class components type of stuff, which is really cool. So we'll check this out. It's boom, shakalaka, and you can just go. So multiplayer is a little bit different now. The open world is just open world. It's weird. It's super weird compared to Horizon 4, but it's, hey, you form up a convoy, you get people to join your convoy. I assume it's up to 12 people, and you can go co-op, PvP. But most of the time, it defaults you to solo, because at the heart of it, even though there's so much multiplayer, you're kind of playing this by yourself. Then it just tells you, hey, this is the wet season, this is what it is. That's it. You can, of course, make your own. You could browse events and all that stuff, and you just hit go. And then you pick your car. You can pick whatever car you want. This car is my rally car, or I guess it is off-road tires. But and here's my. Why does this have off-road tires too? Weird. But this car's actually been really good for me. So I could just choose whatever car. These are the recommended, but I could also choose whatever car I want, and it will just deliver that to me. So we'll go with the let's go with a Senna. Let's go with the McLaren Senna. And it's just been that aspect of like, hey, you play this at your own pace. Everything is fine. Like it's everybody knows what Forza Horizon is. It's I was listening to a podcast where like the stories, like these games don't have story. This is all about driving. This is all about, hey, have a good time. Because it's an open world racing game. Like you can do whatever the F you want. It's super sandbox to that. One thing I do have to say about the Xbox Series consoles versus the one. There's some load times. These are some load times. It is nice and fast on the Series S. But it's been really fun. Like I'm having lots of fun just playing it and finding it stuff. And I haven't really done any of the exploit stuff, and I don't plan on doing any of that stuff. So let's rock and roll. it guides you really easily of like what's going on, and I'm just having a blast of just like, just hey, this is the car I want. And I wish the assists were a little bit better at telling you like how much. A lot of the assists really don't matter. Like I turned on the rewind features because sometimes I have a race where I make a bad turn and I have to reset the whole race because it launches off or I miss a checkpoint. So I just like, screw it, I'm just gonna turn on rewind feature. And a lot of the stuff from they introduced into 4, the houses and all that stuff, I don't care about any of that stuff. That's still in here, which is kind of cool. People seem to like it, but it's just the scope of this game. It blows my mind. Like that. See that mountain over there? You can go to that mountain. You can go to that mountain. And it just, everything sounds great. Everything looks great. Again, this is on an Xbox One X, but it's still super smooth and all that. I'm just blown away. One thing that I did notice that I thought was a little bit weird is the road itself is actually a little bit wider. So you can see right here, I'm off to the side. Nothing affects my steering, which is, for the hardcore people, sure. That shouldn't be a thing, because one side, dirt is not as a good coefficient for all that stuff, or whatever it's called. But it's hold on, let me get some traction here. You're gonna spin out. What? That was weird. But it's just, the driving feels good. It feels like it onboards you pretty well. And supposedly the new glitch that people are doing are literally turning on all the assists and then just letting it go on a 50-lap Goliath, and you're gonna pump up some numbers. But as you can see, it's all based on like, hey, it's all based on the class of the car you got, and it's it's not like, oh, this is the Lamborghini, you have to get the Lamborghini. There's going to be some of that stuff, but those are specific challenges and all that. There's no more racing a plane, except for the first half, which is like actually really nice. So it's like, hey, how are you faster than this European Typhoon? It's like, yeah, this is cool, but it was always just like, this is cool and all that stuff, but it's just like really pointless and all that. But it's some of this stupid stuff that was in Forza Horizon for the past, for a while. Like in 4 and 3, they would add like, hey, are you faster than a hoverboard or faster than a plane? Are you faster than that? And that is all in the intro. And you're racing a plane and you're racing motorbikes, but I haven't seen that. I'm pretty deep into this, and it's just like, I do want to go back to Forza Sundays. I do want to keep on bringing it back because I just want to play this game and have fun, and I want to just say, hey, anybody want to play around? And I'll probably just, it'll probably just be me playing it, and if anybody wants to join in, it looks like if you're familiar with the crew, Fukin, Subi, Subaru, JX, a lot of the people that I added on my friends list are still playing this, and it's just like, I'm having a blast playing this game, and I feel like it's on Game Pass too, and it's just, I haven't bought this game, and I probably won't, because I love Game Pass so much. I'll probably buy the premium add-on, which is $44, which is kind of crazy, because, okay, when Forza Motorsport 7 came on, it was actually after Forza Motorsport, or Forza Horizon 4, but it came around, and they delisted it, and then they said anybody that had bought the add-on any add-ons would also get the game included, which is like kind of cool, like, because you could literally buy like a car for like $3 and get the game, but also they were selling the premium edition for like $20, which included literally everything. So it was, I feel like if you are hesitant on buying DLC for some of these games, because at least for the first party Microsoft games, yeah, they will honor giving it to you, because Forza Horizon 7 was literally their first one they've ever removed from Microsoft. But it's just look at this world. It's so amazing. You could just drive here, and And I'm just having a fun time just driving. And that's what Horizon is all about, is driving wherever you want and having a good time, making sure that it's all, it's gorgeous. I'm just so blown away. Look at this little village. There's no other village on this island, on this map, like this village. And that's what I liked about Horizon 4, or 3, was like the little sea town village in the south, the town. I wish there was a town, like a major metropolitan area for like the street races. Wait, is that it right there? Actually, I've never been to there. I've never been to that thing. Let's check it out. This seems to be like the place the hotels are. Is there any races here actually? Just the discoverability of this. Oh, there's like no road here. That's weird. But everything, everything is open. Same thing that was with Forza Horizon 4, because 5 also has places that were segmented off, and like 2 had like the whole south side, kind of the cliffs blown off. But look at this. Look at this. Chilling out here. That's crazy that there's just literally nothing here except for these houses. For these buildings. Like, this is no roads. Oh god, please tell me that's not above. But yeah, this is Forza Horizon 5. You should be playing this. If you have Game Pass on PC or Xbox, definitely check this out. This game is so much fun. Way better than 5, or way better than 4. It gets me hyped for kind of Forza Motorsports, the next one too. I'm really hoping for that, but not really that excited, because at the end of it, Motorsports, Gran Turismo, Project Cars, they're all, hey, this is what Le Mans looks like, this is the Nürburgring, this is, the Autodrome, this is all like, hey, these are real world places, but like, with an open world, you have to paint a picture. And, you can spruce up how Sape Day looks, and it's still going to be the same one, no matter which game you go. But that's it for me, guys. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon. I do plan on doing some Forza streams on the channel. Some days will be Forza Sundays. You're more than welcome. You can add me on Xbox. Push 967. I'll see you next one. Bye.